Well, I'm on my way to work, driving down the road. Yes, I'm paying attention to the road, not to you. Got my little phone sitting here. Got up this morning and did deadlifts. It was rough. I'm not going to kid you. When 4 o'clock came around, I hit the snooze, and I finally got out there, I don't know, 435, 440, 445. It was going to do 531 deadlift, which was what my routine called for. I didn't work up after the required sets. Some days you just have days when you're just a little beat up. I'm on a different work schedule where I'm working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week instead of shift work. I've been able to lift more frequently, and because of that, I don't have as many days between workouts as I used to, and so I'm feeling it. I mean, I ran a bunch of hill sprints the other night, and I'm feeling the effects. I'm reluctant to post stuff like that on Facebook because invariably some Job's comforter is going to come along and say, well, gosh, Lonnie, you are 49 years old. Golly, shouldn't you take it easy? No. And halt. I say hogwash to that. No, I'm not going to slow down. Everybody takes their age and they use that to give them permission to slack off and be a freaking wuss. And it drives me crazy. They give themselves permission to be a pansy. I hate that. Man, I'm telling you, next year I'm going to be eligible for a senior's discount. I'll be 50 years old and I'll be able to get senior's discounts in stores and in restaurants. But I'm reluctant to accept it. And here's why. Because the confession that goes with it, I don't know if it's worth it. Because in order for me to get that senior's discount, I have to pretty much pony up and say, yeah, I'm a senior citizen. And the confession, the admitting of defeat that goes with that, I just don't know if I'm willing to accept that for a 10% discount. I mean, I get a military discount because I'm retired military in a lot of places anyway, but a lot of people with their lack of patriotism these days you don't see the military discount as much as you did 20 years ago. 20 years ago, you get 10% military discount just about anywhere you went. Nowadays, they look at you like you're some kind of space alien if you even ask, and sometimes I'm afraid to even ask. But anyway, back to the subject. Don't use your age or any other excuse as a way to get over. I don't. When I just played football, I played semi-pro football all summer. Man, those guys never cut me a break. Never. They never gave me an out with my age. It's like, hey, you're here, you're with us. They never brought it up. A couple of guys called me Jurassic Watson or something like that, just kidding around. But nobody ever gave me an out with my age. Never. In fact, one day, I had one dude hit me so hard, he knocked me flat on my back. I'm looking up at the clouds with my chin strap up over my mouth. I mean, I got knocked butt over tea kettle. And he did it a couple of times. It was the same guy every time. Man, knock me into next week. But that's in failure-based training. Failure-based training is where you learn from getting your butt whooped. You learn from getting hammered. You learn from making mistakes and growing from them. That's called failure-based training. They do it in the Navy SEALs. They excel at failure-based training. They learn from getting cold, wet, sandy, and miserable and hammered every day. Army Rangers, Airborne used to be like that, not so much anymore. Everybody's into positive. Yeah, I believe in being positive too, but when you're trying to turn people from wimps into winners, you need some failure-based training too. They need to learn what it's like to get their butt whipped, and then it's not a big deal. It helps you to embrace fear and to overcome it, because you've had your butt whipped. The fear of getting your butt whipped is all over with. I mean, you've been miserable, and now the fear of being miserable is not there anymore. Sometimes the fear of being miserable, it's worse than the actual misery itself. So anyway, I want to leave that with you today. Get out there and get busy. Man, don't use your age. If you're over 40 or you're over 45 like I am, quit using your age as an excuse. Quit using your age to be a dadgum wuss. Get out there and do something. Get out there and make something of yourself. Get out there and experience some, take some risks. Do some PT, get off the couch. Too many people 45 years old sitting on the couch, and then they go out and they have a heart attack mowing the lawn. Man, get out there and embrace the suck and get motivated. All right? That's my word to you today for Friday. Go out there and have a hoo-a day. Bye.